Hello and welcome to another technique of the week. Today we're going to be looking at a collar grab, and this technique is a little bit, it has a bit more power to it, but also requires a bit more power, a bit more aggression. It's just a different way of looking at it. We got Jeffrey today, and Jeffrey's going to grab my collar, and usually this happens from emotion. Right now he's just walking here and he's grabbing me, but you have to realize in training you also have to train the motions. And also have to train, because usually what comes after this is that punch. Realize that your defense has to be up. I can just stand around like this and show you my technique, but it's not finished. It's very important that you use all the parts. Same thing as I throw him to the ground, I never pick him up. Why? Because if that becomes part of my training, I will do it in reality as well. As soon as I throw him to the floor, in a panicky situation, I might even sort of help him up again, which is not what we want to do. So make sure that you get the basics and then start putting motion in it and see what happens if he really struggles. I always tell my students, all right, so now we found out how it works, make it go wrong. Make sure that the technique doesn't work anymore. And that's when you start learning. That's when you start learning how to apply the techniques and really how to get good at them. So he's grabbing my collar, and what I'm gonna be doing is, first of all, my hands are up, obviously. This one slides over. And as soon as it slides over, I make sure he's, in my armpit. I sort of move towards his armpit. And now it becomes sort of like a question of strength. And my strength has to be faster, so my arm comes up here. My other arm, which was already up, grabs this one, and with everything I have, I just sort of move him over like that. And here he's locked down, and I can do the red. I can sort of take him down. I can either use my arm to lock his shoulder, use my wrist to pressure him on the inside of his bicep, which is not very nice feeling, or a tricep actually it is. Or I can just grab his head, knee him, or even, throw him to the ground like that, which is called a dragon with your leg. All right, so one more time. He grabs me, I go over, here I grab him, grab my two arms, pull him down with everything I have, and this is where I can do whatever. If we look at it from the other side, same thing, he's grabbing me, and this happens in the motion. I go over, go under, pull him down really hard, and this is where I finish my technique. Now if this is with, if he grabs me faster, I go in, under, and I take him down like that. I'll show you to from the other side, which is maybe a bit nicer. Same thing, he's grabbing me, I go over, under, I take him down like that. Okay, Jeffrey, thank you very much. All right, this is another technique of the week. You can see this technique it requires a bit more power. It's also a bit more powerful, a bit more aggressive. If you enjoy what we're doing, please support us. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment if if you want to know more, or you wonder about certain techniques, and maybe we can sort of do those, like technique requests or whatever. As I said, I hope you enjoy what we're doing. Most important lesson out of this should be that to keep training. Whatever you do, it doesn't really make any difference whether you like the system or not. It's very important that you keep training and keep becoming better. You can learn something anywhere. All right, talk to you later.